One in every two women tell me this. They have lost weight, then they have gained it again, then they are again on their weight loss journey. It's hard to be consistent. It's hard to keep up with that lost body weight. Why is this? What are the common mistakes that they are making because of which they are not able to maintain that body weight and achieve a sustainable weight loss? Hi, I'm Soumya Loharia, and if you are new to my channel, I'm a health coach now, but I have been there where I have put on a lot of weight, about 69 kgs, and was meant and forced to try different things in order to lose weight. I have had made couple of mistakes during this journey, but have come a long way helping myself, learning, growing, educating myself, and then helping thousands of clients like you. This video is going to be about all of my experiences summed up for you to lose fat and never gain it back again. If you follow everything that I share in this video today, you will be able to lose fat in the next 90 days and sustain it forever. This is what I am doing. Yes, you will possibly gain 253 kgs of weight. It will go up and down depending on what kind of life situation you are in, and things will never remain same. You will have responsibility sometime, you will have health issues, so things will change. But if these basic things are taken care of, you will never fall back onto your original regime. These 5 points, fat loss secrets, will set the right kind of foundation to help you lose weight and maintain it forever. How I can say it with so much of confidence is because I've been training thousands of clients and myself as well, where I have dealt with so many situations in life. It can be personal, it can be professional, you don't get time, but still, when the basics are set right and when you are aware of few things, you don't drastically change. Yes, there will be change in your body, you will age and you will possibly gain some weight, your metabolism will get slower, but having said all of these things, still you are able to maintain an ideal body situation for yourself. You have energy and strength to do all the things around you, and you are in the best shape of your life at that point in time. Then I think you are winning with respect to your body. So that's why I came up with this video, which is very crucial for everybody who's watching this. And it will not give you any quick fixes, but yes, if you implement everything that I share in today's video for the next 90 days consistently, you will see your life changing and achieving the best possible shape of your life. First, you need to understand what is fat loss. Now, many people confuse it with the number that's changing on the scale, which is not the right way to track your progress. Your weighing scale is extremely deceptive because your body weight continuously changes based on your hormonal cycles, and we as women retain a lot of water before our periods, during our periods, when we eat too much of carbs, or possibly the body weight keeps on changing, but that's just water retention. The real change happens when you lose on your body fat percentage. So your body weight is a composition of your fat, your bones, your water, and your muscle. All of these things compose of your body weight. So we just go gaga about our body weight when it changes. We think that we have gained a lot of fat, we are becoming unhealthy. It's not true. Yes, if you're retaining too much of water and you have to work on it, there are different measures to do that. You have to take care of your diet, you have to move yourself. All of things will happen to get rid of that extensive water retention, but that is something not to be worried about. The only thing that you need to worry about is the visceral fat that surround your organs that put you in an unhealthy situation. So, fat loss comes with putting yourself in a calorie deficit. That means you are eating less calories than you are burning. But along with that, the quality of calories that you're consuming matters more, because if you start putting yourself in calorie deficit and you eat only unhealthy calories in that, possibly a pizzas and burgers to fulfill say 1500 calories, you are still in deficit, so you might lose some weight. You also will go in fat loss, but you will also lose the glow on your face, you will be lacking energy, you don't have any strength to pull yourself up. So that is something that we don't want to go forward with. We need a healthy fat loss, and that will happen when you put yourself in a calorie deficit with quality calories. How to understand how much calorie deficit you have to go forward with? You have to first know about your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate. That is the amount of calories, minimum amount of calories required by your body in order to do natural functions like breathing, heart pumping, moving, sitting. Everything that you do requires energy. The cumulative of that energy is the basic metabolic rate, the amount of energy that's required to do these natural tasks. Now, when you do some physical activity like walking or any other exercises, you need more energy. So when you add these total calories, that becomes your minimum amount of calories required by your body to sustain the physical activity and your natural movements. When you eat less than this total number, you create a deficit for yourself. And this deficit should not be more than 2 to 300 calories per day, because if you put yourself in extreme deficit, your body will become extremely metabolically weak. That will not help you in further going forward, and it's absolutely unsustainable. So yes, you have to take your BMR into consideration, your daily physical activity, and the amount of calorie deficit that you want to create. And based on that, have to create your meal plan. Second, the quality of your calories. As I mentioned, it's not just about calorie deficit, it's about the quality of calories that you consume in that deficit, because you cannot keep up on a meal replacer shake or fat burners forever. That's not a possibility. You will fall back because it will decline. That will push your metabolism to extremely low condition. So you have to ensure that the kind of calories you consume being in that deficit is very crucial. So you have to take care of the kind of calories you consume being in that calorie deficit. Now, when these calories come from your macronutrients called protein, carbs, and fats, you have to distribute it in that way that you get maximum benefit in your fat loss journey. Now, when you eat protein, in itself, while digesting it, it burns about 30% of its calories. For example, when you consume a tofu, which is 200 grams, and you get about 30 grams of protein, and you get about 100-150 calories from it, 30%, which means about 45 of its calories are burned while digestion. So you're practically consuming only 100 calories when you're consuming a tofu. I'm just giving you random numbers, but what I'm trying to say is that when you consume protein, 30% of its own calories are consumed while digesting. So you're practically consuming very less calories. For carbohydrates, it goes about to be 5 to 10% of the calories you consume goes in digestion, and fat, it's 2 to 5%. So you automatically know that you have to eat protein more, carbs in balance for energy and fuel, and fats for absorption of vitamins and minerals. If you know these basic things, you will always focus your energy and make protein at the center of your meal. So when you know all of these things, fat loss becomes much easier, because you know that when I eat protein, I'm burning fat automatically. When I am eating carbohydrate, it helps me fuel myself to do variety of functions in throughout the day. And when I eat fat, it should be as minimum to support my vitamins and minerals absorption in my body. So these quality calories matters a lot. Third, your NEAT, and one of the most underestimated tools for fat loss. So most people will think about weight training or possibly exercise, and then they will think about diet. But nobody is actually talking about NEAT, which is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. I've been stretching on it since a very long time. It has played a very important role in my life. NEAT is non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which means when you burn calories even when you're not exercising. Like when I'm sitting right now and I'm fidgeting, that also burns calories. When I'm talking to you and I'm using my hands, so these are like unconscious movements that I'm doing that burns calories. When I'm keeping myself active throughout the day, walking about 9 to 10,000 steps consciously also helps and contributes in NEAT. That helps in fat loss, boosting your metabolism to keep you burning calories even when you're not exercising and not taking care of your diet. So it plays a very crucial role. Now, there are a few things that I ask my clients to do for keeping up with their NEAT is to, yes, this people consider this fidgeting a bad habit, like moving their legs, but it's a very important habit for diabetics and people who are looking to lose fat. So calf raises and then fidgeting yourself after every hour, consciously putting reminders to move your legs in some way or the other, and finishing about 9 to 10,000 steps every day really significantly help. And yes, we follow a Pomodoro technique. After every 25 minutes of sitting, stand up and walk for 5 minutes. This helps you achieve your target steps. Similarly, when you are in meeting or you are having calls, make sure that you use your phone and walk while taking your calls. All of these things will help you push your NEAT up and boost your metabolism to give you great fat loss results. Fourth is the kind of workouts that you do plays a very important role. Now, most people will be doing cardio and spending most of their energies doing cardio because they feel that they're burning a lot of calories, but that's not sustainable. Doing 80, 90 minutes of cardio will only give you a heart pump, and it's important. I'm not saying that it's not important, it's important, but just burning off that extra calories will not help you because you cannot burn the food that you eat. It's always about the kind of exercise that you do to increase your strength, your stamina, and your mobility. So, this will happen when you include at least 3 times of strength training or body weight training every week in your routine, with 2 days of relaxation, yoga, mobility sessions, stretching, cardio, pumping, all of that. But yes, 3 days of strength training and body weight training is important. I'm not saying you have to go and lift weight, but even if you start with body weight training, start doing any exercise that include resistance is very, very crucial for fat loss to happen. You can go with the coach, you can go with my one-on-one coaching where I help people develop that kind of behavior for strength training. You need right kind of mindset because most women think that they'll bulk up when they strength train, which is not true. Muscle mass increases, which is very crucial for us to age properly, and you cannot bulk up without testosterone. You don't have that much amount of testosterone. You just need to work on yourself with respect to strength training and fuel yourself correctly in order to get that toned body for yourself. Last but not the least, nothing can help you achieve that calorie deficit without understanding the behavioral patterns and techniques to control over your portion. It's not one magic diet or it's not one plan of action that will help. It is very different for everybody. But what you need is to understand different behavioral techniques. So when you see food, if it's in a bigger plate than a smaller plate, then you will be like, okay, I have eaten only this much amount of food. And you will want to eat more. This will obviously be working negatively when you want to lose fat. So portion control plays a very important role for you to be in that deficit. Using smaller plates, using smaller bites, eating as slow as possible, chewing your food as much as possible, walking after your meals, all of these techniques will help you achieve that deficit and better digestion. Most people do this mistake that, okay, I have to eat these 1500 calories, I'll focus on that 1500 calories, which means 2 chapati in morning, 1 cup of rice in evening, and I'm done. I'm just counting calories, measuring food, and like counting this much and that much. People get all caught up in measuring food, 5 grams of this, 50 grams of this, that they lose the sight of considering food as fuel to their body. Once you develop that kind of relationship with food where you're eating properly, taking time to chew your food properly, you will never be eating more than what's required by your body. You will be able to get control over your portions. Drinking 1 glass of water before your meals, like 20 to 30 minutes prior to your meals, then eating as slow as possible, avoid distractions while you're eating. All of these things will help you develop that kind of effective relationship with food instead of counting those calories. If you are just like, okay, I have to eat these 2 chapatis in today's meal plan, you will feel hungry after having that 2 chapati because you see them as 2 chapatis and not taking proper measures on developing that relationship with chapati and how much is actually needed by my body. You might not even need those 2 chapatis, but that relationship will build only and only when you take that time and effort while eating. So, your job when you want to lose weight is not just to get a diet plan or a workout plan, it's in the process. When you properly eat, when you properly exercise, it's in the things that you do rather than knowing about things that you have to do. So, yes, you just have to get one step ahead and start focusing on doing things rather than just about knowing things more. So, yes, these are 5 important things that will change the game for you. If you know these just 5 things and you start implementing them, you will achieve great fat loss in the next 90 days. Just 5 things. It's going to be boring, it's going to be hard, but you keep at it, you will achieve the body that you want for yourself. I've articulated everything that I shared in today's video in a very interesting format and for you to easily read it and implement it. The link of that will be there once you fill the form given in the description. I'll share that PDF with you so that you can easily implement these changes and behavioral techniques to achieve results in the next 90 days. I hope you liked this video and found it useful. I thought that's very important to share some of the cumulative experiences that I've had with fat loss and with so many of my clients. So I hope you will find it useful. Share it with your friends and family to cut rest of the noise around you and follow just these 5 simple things. No supplements required, no excessive training, just these basic things to achieve the results that you're looking for yourself. Share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'll come up with new videos every week. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell along, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay fit, stay happy.